Thanks so much for joining us tonight on KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Vicki Libiakis.
I'm Ken Wayne. A shelter-in-place is back in effect in a Pleasant Hill neighborhood where police say a man shot and injured his wife last night. And now, more than 24 hours later, that man is still inside his home.
Yeah, we first brought you this story as breaking news last night at 10. It's all happening in Sherman Oaks neighborhood along Cleopatra Avenue, just off Monument Boulevard in Pleasant Hill. Police there issuing a shelter in place for several hours last night and were in a standoff with a suspected shooter, but then they called it off and lifted that shelter in place order.
For some reason, and police are saying very little, they are now back at the scene. Today's shelter in place order has been in effect since 5:30 tonight. KRON 4's Amanda Harry was there last night in Pleasant Hill, joining us now again live tonight with the latest. Amanda.
I've been trying to get more information from police. I've been asking them, why did they leave last night at 1:30? They just say that they didn't believe the man was a threat to the public. And then I asked why they came back at 5:30, and they weren't able to give me any information about that, or if they had been monitoring the house all day in an unmarked vehicle. They couldn't give me that information either. What we do know tonight is that we are much farther away from the scene than we were yesterday, and we can't see much. You can see the police tape, but beyond that, it's basically nothing. There's no cars because the road is closed off, and there's no police vehicles here right now either. So it is very closed off, and we're still waiting for a lot more information. It's deja vu for many people in this Pleasant Hill neighborhood. Police closed down Monument Boulevard at Buzzkirk Avenue for the second night in a row. This all started around 7 Thursday night. Police responded to Cleopatra Drive in the Sherman Acres neighborhood and found a woman with minor injuries. She told police that her husband locked her out of the house, and when she tried to enter through a side door, she said he shot her through the door with a shotgun. Police spent hours trying to make contact with the man who locked himself in the house. Police left at 1:30 Friday morning and lifted the shelter in place. Diane Amy lives nearby. She says she is frustrated by the situation.
This person should have been taken into custody last night. Storm his damn door. Take him into custody. This is not cool. Why should we be impacted by some idiot?
But criminal defense attorney Michael Cardoza says it's unlikely police actually left.
I don't believe for a second that the police left the scene of that incident. You have a man who's obviously mentally disturbed.
He believes officers were still monitoring the home in unmarked vehicles or from the air. It appears the suspect is still active on social media. An account believed to belong to the suspect has continued to post messages, videos, and pictures, at times saying he's willing to die. Cardoza says if police get the man to come out of the home, he believes they'll arrest him.
I'm sure the district attorney's office would charge him either with an attempted murder, depending on the entire circumstances of the case, and or an assault with a deadly weapon upon the wife. So there are many different avenues that the DA's office can take.
For now, this portion of Monument Boulevard by Sherman Acres is shut down. You can't drive through here. It's also near Buzzkirk Avenue, if you know that intersection, completely shut down to traffic as police continue to work on this situation. We'll have an update for you on KRON 4 News at 11. Live in Pleasant Hill, Amanda Harry, KRON 4 News.